Tonight, in our coverage, Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau plans to step down. Assalamu alaikum and good evening. This is Muslim News Canada on Muslim Network TV. I'm Aisha Ashraf. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has announced plans to step down as Liberal Party leader once a successor is chosen. Trudeau's resignation will end nearly a decade as Canada's leader. He has cited internal challenges and the need for the country to have a real choice in the next election as reasons for his decision. Trudeau made the comments outside Rideau Cottage, his official residence in Ottawa. He says he has asked Governor General Mary Simon to prorogue Parliament until March 24th and directed the Liberal Party president to begin a leadership selection process. The announcement follows growing internal and public pressure for him to resign. In recent weeks, over 24 MPs and regional caucuses have called for Trudeau's resignation. Trudeau's leadership was further destabilized by the recent resignation of Deputy Prime Minister Chrystia Freeland. Freeland criticized his handling of the economy and rejected an offer to oversee Canada-US relations. Trudeau's departure comes at a critical time. Canada faces economic uncertainty and a potential 25% tariff on imports proposed by the incoming US President Donald Trump. The opposition, including Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre and New Democratic Party leader Jagmeet Singh, has dismissed Trudeau's decision as too little, too late. The leaders blame the entire Liberal Party for ongoing issues. Reports say former Bank of Canada and Bank of England Governor Mark Carney is a front-runner to replace Prime Minister Justin Trudeau as a Liberal Party leader. Carney has been actively contacting Liberal MPs and party organizers, signaling his readiness to step in as Trudeau's successor. Carney is often criticized by opponents as carbon tax Carney for his environmental stance. However, his economic acumen is valued. Speculation over Carney's leadership aspirations and attempts by the Trudeau government to recruit him have been ongoing for months. Last summer, Trudeau confirmed to reporters that he had been talking to Carney about joining federal politics. In September, he was appointed as a special economic advisor to the Liberal Party. Foreign Affairs Minister Mélanie Joly, Industry Minister François-Philippe Champagne, and Minister of Transportation and Internal Trade Anita Anand are also in the race. Free Palestinian protesters in Canada are demanding the release of Palestinian doctor Hussam Abu Safia, detained by Israeli forces. In Toronto, the protesters arranged a demonstration yesterday at Queen's Park. They criticized Israel's actions in Gaza, called for an arms embargo and cutting off of diplomatic ties. United Nations Special Rapporteur Francesca Albanese spoke via video, highlighting Abu Safia as a symbol of resistance. She also called for global medical professionals to act against the violence and mistreatment inflicted on Palestinians in Gaza. The hospital chief was detained by Israeli forces, along with others, during a raid on Gamal Adwan Hospital on December 27th. The hospital was one of the last functioning in northern Gaza. Concerns are growing over his treatment in Israeli prisons, which are notoriously famous for inflicting horrific abuses on Palestinians. Israel accuses the prominent pediatrician of being involved in terrorist activities and for holding a rank in Hamas. However, it has not provided any evidence to support its claims. Brazilian authorities have initiated a war crimes investigation against an Israeli reservist, following allegations by a Palestinian rights group, the Hind Rajab Foundation. The group claims the soldier participated in destructive operations in Gaza. Lawyer Mayra Pinheiro presented photographic evidence of the suspect's involvement in the alleged crimes. The evidence presented in the court includes video clips, geographical location data, and photos that show the suspect participating in the destruction of entire neighborhoods. Reports show the reservist managed to leave Brazil before he could be arrested. The court's involvement marks a significant precedent for member states under the Rome Statute to address Israel's war crimes. Israeli officials, including Yuli Edelstein and Yair Lapid, have criticized Brazil's response. Opposition leader Yair Lapid blames the government for the incident. Israeli forces have intensified their operations in Gaza, killing 49 Palestinians in the past 24 hours. 75 have been injured. 14 of these casualties occurred early in the morning. In an attack in the Sheikh Radwan neighborhood, 4 Palestinians have been killed. Several victims, including critically injured individuals, remain trapped under debris. Multiple reports have confirmed attacks in areas like Jabalia, Nuseirat, and Rafah. A medical volunteer is among the casualties. A drone strike has targeted a school sheltering displaced families in Nuseirat, injuring over 40 civilians. Harsh winter conditions are exacerbating the humanitarian crisis. An 8th infant has died from hypothermia. The Israeli military continues to demolish homes and buildings in northern Gaza, further displacing residents. Hamas and Israel are wrangling over the details of a potential ceasefire agreement. Hamas has told media outlets it has approved a list of 34 prisoners presented by Israeli authorities to be released as part of the first phase of the deal. Israel's genocide in Gaza has killed at least 45,854 Palestinians. More than 100,000 have been injured. In November, the International Criminal Court issued arrest warrants for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant for war crimes and crimes against humanity in Gaza. Israel also faces a genocide case at the International Court of Justice for its deadly war on Gaza. In related news, reports confirm Israel has breached ceasefire in Lebanon 392 times since November 27th. 9 incidents have been recorded since yesterday alone. These include bulldozing operations and house demolitions in and around the border town of Al-Dhahira and within the Tir district. Israeli forces have also conducted multiple explosions and drone flights at low altitudes over critical areas like the Tir harbor. Local media reports the demolition and burning of homes in Taiba. These continuous violations starkly contrast with the ceasefire terms. These terms mandate an Israeli withdrawal and the deployment of the Lebanese army in the region. The United Arab Emirates police have launched an investigation into a viral video where a European tourist appears to mock an Arab woman. The 13-second clip has accumulated 43 million views and drawn widespread outrage on social media. It captures a tourist laughing at the hijabi woman in a restaurant in Dubai. Social media users are criticizing the tourist for disrespecting local customs and violating privacy laws. Dubai authorities say they are investigating the incident. In the UAE, there are strict cultural norms, especially regarding the filming of local women. Any recording without explicit consent is prohibited. That's all from our Toronto studios. Thank you for watching Muslim News Canada. We are a community channel dedicated to bringing you stories you can trust. Please like, share, and subscribe to our content. You can also comment to let us know what you think of our coverage. You can donate now by visiting muslimnetworktv/donate. For more content, keep watching Muslim Network TV. Salam.